some form or another for about 4 years. I've been fighting for just a year now. It was just a year in May. So this is actually makes it a full year. And I've had 10 fights. I'm 8-2 right now. Just taking it one step at a time.
Well, it sounds like you're taking some good fights one step at a time. You've made quite a few steps in a year.
So is he the main event that night?
He's the main event that night, and he's earned it. So it should be exciting.
So what is going to happen?
Yeah, what pajamas are you going to be bringing? The people want to know. I want to hear it first.
I might bust out the flannels.
All right. There's options.
What I'm telling you to watch for is the shirt and the theme music that I came out to. My last title fight, I came out to Inspector Gadget.
All right.
I got something different this time.
Now the Dougie Fresh Inspector Gadget, old school?
Yeah.
Because that's what I know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It was a rock version. It's the original song, but they did a rock version of it. I was like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I have to fight to this. I actually got Charles to come out to a very interesting song. I'll let him tell you about it.
Well, why don't we get Charles out here right now?
We're going to Jay. Go ahead, Jay. You stay out there. You know that. Okay.
How's it going?
Hey.
All right. Well, welcome to the Sport Fighting League Report.
I'll move the whole group over a little bit.
Yeah. Come on in.
See, they want to get the whole side.
But see, look at him. He's hardly even noticeable. Like we had to make sure you're in the middle of the frame because if you push you over there, no one will even know you're here.
All right. It's an extra medium. You're good to go. Charles Rogers, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us a little bit about yourself and.
Like you said, I go by the Behemoth Beast. I've been fighting for like 3 years. I'm 12-5. I didn't fight a lot of places. Actually, Jim Jenkins is like one of the main people who actually put me onto MMA. Me and my brothers, we bought out a building, created a team, Black Cobra Mixed Martial Arts. Met CJ, his brothers, and a couple other fighters, and just been going in pretty hard from there.
Nice.
Had a couple of my fighters. I always fight on Jim's Smother show, and great show. Nothing bad to say. It's always a good environment. I always put on good shows. So just excellent.
Well, good. Now, how long have you been fighting? How long have you been involved in martial arts overall?
Well, I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
And I've been doing martial arts since I was probably like 4 or 5. I did karate. I did taekwondo. And I came to St. Louis. I went to Ridner. I wrestled at Ridner. And after that, got into MMA. And from there, it's just, been doing MMA and training people.
Isn't wrestling just amazing?
It's amazing. That's the best thing you can start with, wrestling.
Yeah, I didn't mention that. I wrestled too. I wrestled for Pattonville though.
Yeah.
I unfortunately only wrestled for like 2 years. I didn't even get into the sport because no one ever told me about it. It never really occurred to me to wrestle. And I was just like, one of my friends was wrestling. I was like, sure, I'll give it a try. We came first year that I ever wrestled. Junior year, starting late. I made varsity and we came this close to conference. We were 7-1. I nearly cried.
Well, I tell you what, living here in St. Louis, being originally from Chicago myself, St. Louis is a wrestling town.
Oh yeah.
The high school.
Well, Ridner's a wrestling town.
Yeah, and I definitely know my old business partner was actually a wrestler at Hazelwood, Easley. And so I know the St. Louis is great for that, and that's a great base for MMA. Obviously, you know this. Mm-hmm. How long have you had the school open?
We've been open for almost a year now.
Great.
Yeah, we have. We're located in Hazelwood.
Okay. Whereabouts?
In Blackjack Court. That's it, like in
it's actually Florissant.
Is it Florissant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 65 or 85 Blackjack Court.
35 Blackjack Court.
See, something in that shape.
Yeah, 35 Blackjack Court in Florissant.
Okay.
And it's a great place, good environment. We gotta go. It's basically our whole fight team is like a family. We don't really have any outcasts or anything. So
sure,
everything is real good.
It's really a very warm home team environment. These guys are coaches, but we're still more like a pool of knowledge. Everyone brings something in, and we don't get all caught up in the structure of it. We just work and progress.
That's good. So everyone really is almost an equal, just working together to get the job done and elevate the team.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you, I've called some of your fights, and your guys have always been very respectful every time I've had to do interviews with them and speak with them. So that says a lot about the school and the training. Same with Jim. His guys have never given me any problems. That's nice because there's problems out there.
We try.
That's what I pretty much. I like to install it. Like I have my older brother. His name is Antonio Atkins. He fight at 185. He
gorilla.
he's very cocky or whatever.
Yeah.
He's very traditional in martial arts, so we try to install the traditional foundations of that in our gym, so we can be really respectful, really traditional.
But Charles, haven't you found lots of MMA schools and a lot of places that they're all family environments? And this is something you got to work together.
Sure.
Can't do it.
I just
no drama.
I just always found it like there's literally no point in me being angry and throwing a fit about anything, because you're going into a fight where you're going to hurt someone and someone's trying to hurt you. What is being angry about it going to do? It's like, what are we going to? What's going to happen? What's it going to lead to? A fight?
Right. Yeah, I like it.
So I might as well be happy about it. Like in the last fight, actually, me and Trey were talking for a second in there. I was actually talking because we were real respectful. I was like, a couple of the shots that he had hit me in the back of the head, and I told him. And when I was moving my hand across his face, I kind of grazed him in the eye, and I moved my hand out of the way. It was just like there's no need to be angry about it.
Hold it. I'm angry. I was a referee for that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And I was like, stop talking! They start talking, and I go, well, hold it! This is a fight! That's not what they're talking about.
We're working.
I mean, I'm like, did somebody get hurt? Is somebody okay? It was great, but that was respect. That's what it should be.
And the trust, and right into, too, is Charles and all, we learn to respect each other and trust each other. When I call him up and I say, this is what I got, he now knows this is what I got. So, and that is so important in a fight on good shows.
Well, somebody can get hurt, but your intention's not there. When I hear people yelling, break his arm. No, I'm trying to put an arm bar on. If it happens to break his arm, that's an accident, and we hate to have that happen. But that's not the goal. The goal is to win the fight, or else it's not to hurt the guy. And
that's just so
guys, hate to break it up. We've got just over a minute to go. I want to do a little recap and make sure I thank everybody who came out today. First of all, American Cage War 5. I want to make sure everyone knows about it. June 4th, Eureka Motel 6 starts at 7. Tickets are $25 and $35. Make sure you get your tickets for that fight.
Charlie, you're fighting that night, right?
Yep, fighting. I got a kickboxing match.
Charles Rogers fighting. CJ Hunter, kickboxing.
Yeah, first kickboxing.
I had to pause for a second. I had to pause. Good for you.
It's going to be exciting.
Put that leg right upside his head.
There you
It's
go.
going to be exciting.
Jim Smothers, thank you for coming out, spending so much time with us tonight.
Thank you guys for having us.
And having your fighters out. I wish you guys all the best in all your endeavors. Next week, look forward to Kyle Sanders has done our national anthem at quite a few of our fights around town, but also from the group record Nedra. He's going to actually be playing his newest single live here in studio, but he's still part of the MMA family.
Fancy.
We've got a fight on 6/17. That's an amateur fight out in St. Charles, at the heart of St. Charles, and of course the pro fight 7/16, and that is a pro fight, a right fight out at the St. Charles Convention Center. So please check us out, Sport Fighting League Report, and as always, the incomparable Jay D'Amato, Jim Jenkins. Thank you for having me on deck tonight. Good night from this week's Sport Fighting League Report.
See me ride out of the sunset on your 'cause I'm